Welcome to Monday's episode. It's a whole new year. We're trying some new formatting. Hope you guys enjoy it. So today we're going to do a little invert collection video. Quick announcement time. The winner of my farmyard sign giveaway was Rob from Ibn's Arachnids. So he's getting this cute little Duck Duck Goose sign. So you'll have to contact me, Rob, in order to give me your mailing address. Isn't that cute? You'll have to think of Peep and Quack every time you look at it. Cairo, I guess he wanted the spotlight. All right, onwards. So this is Hadruris arizonensis, also known as the desert hairy scorpion or the giant desert hairy scorpion, or all kinds of names. This is by far the largest scorpion of North America, and their range goes down into Mexico, and it's in quite a few states within the American Southwest, including Arizona, Utah, Colorado, California. Let's see, I know they're in southern Nevada, and they are a very large and beautiful species, but one thing I really like about them is that their venom is far less potent than many smaller species, and in general, they're pretty docile as far as their temperament goes. And so this is a really fun pet scorpion to have because they are not dangerous, and people free handle them with relatively little danger, although there's always a possibility of being stung and being envenomated. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. One of the most fascinating facts about this species is that they actually dig very long, incredible burrows, up to several feet, 6+ feet long, which is absolutely amazing. As you might imagine, they are carnivorous, and in the wild they eat lots of things like other bugs and even small little reptiles and things like that. Pretty fantastic. I think I would say this is my favorite species of scorpion. This is Grammostola pulchripes, also known as the Chaco golden knee, and you can see pretty plainly why. This was formerly known as a previous species, but it has been pulchripes for quite some time. So this is one of the larger species that can grow to be 8 inches, which is pretty fantastic if you ask me. They are a relatively slow grower and take about 5 years to grow up, and they are known for a very gentle temperament. So this is a South American species, which are typically accustomed to relatively warm climates. So you would want to keep them at room temperature or even a little warmer. And in the wild, they go between rainy and dry seasons. So if your pulchripes won't breed, you might want to attempt the flooding technique. This is a relatively beautiful species, and due to their very large size, easy care, and gentle nature, I think that this is a wonderful beginner or pet species of tarantula. Brachypelma clausi, also known as the Mexican pink tarantula, is another very beautiful species. This one is quite rare as far as the Brachypelma genus goes. And they have this beautiful pink blush color to them, which has sort of the ombre effect over their leg, which I think makes them quite beautiful. Like many Brachypelma, this is a Mexican species, and they are listed in Appendix 2 of CITES, meaning that there is some concern over them being threatened in the wild. This is a species native to the Mexican scrubland. They are quite shy as spiderlings, as most species are, but are a nice ornamental species when they get a little bit larger because then they gain more confidence. This is an animal that's fairly comfortable in the 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit range, but like to be kept a little bit moist at about 60 to 70%. Of course, it's fine if that varies throughout the week. So if they're the wettest on your day of the week when you care for them and then they dry out through the week, that is ideal. Preferably with one side of the enclosure wetter than the other so they can go wherever they choose. Taken often for a Brachypelma homori, although they are very closely related. They are two different species, and scientifically speaking, this animal is the cousin to the Brachypelma clausi that you just saw. So this is another Mexican species, also known as the Mexican red knee, and you might be able to see very obviously why. This is a terrestrial ground-dwelling species, and like many new worlds, they do have urticating hairs, which you might have just seen this one kick hairs off in order to say, leave me alone. Urticating hairs are basically small little hairs that can be irritating. They essentially have microscopic bulbs that, if it touches your skin, might feel a little irritating. However, if that goes into the eyes, nose, or mouth of a potential predator, it could be highly irritating and could mean the matter of life or death for an animal that uses its senses in order to hunt and stay alive. Like most Brachypelma, this is a very slow-growing species and therefore have a very long lifespan as well, with some female specimens recorded being over 30 years old. My oldest Brachypelma right now that I've had in my collection is about 17. This is a very beautiful species and one that I can't imagine ever not having in my collection. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Invertebrate Monday. Definitely let me know what species you want to be seeing next time, and we'll see you soon.